Thank you all so much for having me here today. It's so nice to be reconnected with UCLA any chance we get. So it's always a pleasure. My background, so I'm a physician. I'm double boarded in internal medicine and allergy and immunology. And I started working in clinical research soon after fellowship. So I started my career in clinical research, and then about 8 years in, my husband and I decided to start our own clinical trials company. So it was a leap. I was 8 months pregnant at the time with our first daughter, and we had 5 employees, and we just started, and it really is like flying the plane and building it at the same time. So we grew that company from 5 employees to 70 employees in 3 locations. And I kind of did every role at some point. I saw patients, so that was the primary thing, but I took over operations. I started our marketing department. I did our business development department. And then as we grew, I brought on directors and ultimately VPs, and then we built out an executive team. In 2021, we exited the company. We were very fortunate. A KKR firm purchased us. And I don't know, I was a little lost at that point. I knew how to see patients, and I loved that. We had 3 small kids, so it was all kind of an overwhelming experience at the time. And then I operated as the COO for our company, but I really didn't have any formal training in business. Like, the only thing I'd ever learned was medicine, and I felt very unsure of what I knew. It worked for us, and it was a lot of trial and error, but I didn't feel like I had the business acumen to really pivot into another role. And I didn't know if I wanted to be in healthcare at all, which was very, very surprising. I loved it, but life's short, and I wanted to do something different, but I had no other skills and I had no idea what to do. So I came to business school to figure out what my next chapter in my career was going to be. And I came pretty open-minded. I really wanted to just learn and see what was there and see how it kind of transpired. I only applied to UCLA Anderson. I had a few friends who had gone to Anderson, and they spoke so highly of it. So it was like I was either going to come to Anderson, or I don't think I was going to come to business school at all. And I have to say, it was just an amazing experience. I can't even summarize what that 2-year period was, because it almost feels like a dream now. I graduated in June of 2024, so it was very recent. So it shouldn't feel like it was a dream. It should feel like I remember all of it, just like it was yesterday. But I have to tell you that it was a transformative experience. It was truly a life-changing experience. And the 3 things that I think that I wasn't expecting at all, the first was the sense of community. I mean, it is just amazing to be surrounded by people who are invested in their own growth and learning. Like, that feeling alone creates this magical bubble. It's just, you are inspired to work harder than you've ever worked before, to do more, to learn, to grow, to be very uncomfortable, because it is very uncomfortable sometimes. But you're surrounded in this magical cloud of just inspiration. So I think the community cannot be underestimated. And I don't know what other business schools are like, but I can say that Anderson is just top of the line in that. There really is this feeling there that you can feel yourself growing when you're there. The second thing is technical skills. I learned a lot. There's something about structured learning from experts. You don't know what you don't know. You can try to read books, you can try to look at, hear podcasts, but you're still only gravitating towards things that are in your sphere. When you learn from people who are experts, they lay it out for you, and they make sure that you're getting a holistic understanding of that subject. And they really are experts. Our professors, some of our professors were absolutely brilliant, and some are still mentors of mine that I keep in touch with, which is super cool. And then the last thing, and it's funny to hear Alina talk about confidence, because I think more than anything, it's that confidence. I kind of always felt a little bit like an imposter coming in to Anderson. I always felt like I was a businesswoman, but not really. I was a principal investigator, but not I was kind of mishmash of things, but I didn't know how to pull things that I already knew how to do together and kind of magnify them so that I could position myself for exciting whatever comes next. And I totally pivoted. Like, I mean, it's like a business school Cinderella story. I met a classmate. We in other worlds would never know each other. We don't have anything in common, but we totally connected. We decided we wanted to start a business together. We spent 2 months figuring out the business. We launched into software development. We made it our capstone, which was very cool because we got to do so much research on the topic. We started software development right after graduation. The product is almost done. We are in final rounds of testing, and we will be launching our company probably within the month. So it's a tech platform. It's in the M&A space. It's very different than anything I did before. There's an AI algorithm. I know all about tech now, which I didn't know before. So I have to say that my experience at Anderson has been just invaluable, and I'm really grateful that I've had the opportunity to be here and even be here with It's so nice to see Caitlin and Alina. They're my classmates. So I was in the EMBA program, as were they.
Purvi, thank you so much and congratulations. It's so exciting. And I love to hear all of the differences really and the similarities between our panelists. You pivoted and you also gained confidence. You felt, that you had somewhat of an imposter syndrome too. I hear this so much and from such amazing, accomplished women. I just can't believe it, but I love that, going through the program and building those relationships and continuing to really build on what you've begun at Anderson has been so important and transformative to you. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it.